Today we have a topic electronic commerce. So we do one thing, we make the difference between electronic marketplace and traditional way of market, that is physical marketplace. Electronic marketplace, that is electronic commerce, compared to it with physical marketplace, that is traditional commerce. Let's have a look about it. Physical marketplace. Electronic market is virtually present, while physical market is reality where buyer and seller has to remain present physically. Means if you are purchasing any of the thing online through internet, then you don't need to travel from one place to another. While we are talking about physical market, we need to travel from one place to another to reach that place. And other thing, buyer and seller has to remain present in physical market, while in electronic market there is no need to remain present, buyer and seller physically. Let's have a look example. Physical market, we need to reach the place from where you want to purchase. You can't able to get at your home or office all the things. We need to reach that place, we need to search the product, we need to carry with us cash, and it might be possible we need to travel a long distance or a short distance. Physical marketplace, seller must have to remain physically present. Means those who are selling the product, he or she has to remain present, need shop at a proper location, then and only then business can be possible, and there is a need of workers for labor work. Another point of physical market, if buyer wants to buy anything, then carry with him or her money and search for the products and then purchase the product finally. Traditional commerce features, operate within a certain period of time during a business hours, no sharing of information with competitors, hiring of salesperson, sales manager and many more, location renting or purchasing, advertising, inventory, shipping of products. While we compare this thing, what we have discussed right now, with electronic marketplace, while electronic market will solve all such problems. How? Let's have a look. Electronic marketplace. Consider this. Different shop you are going. No, there is no need to go. You just need internet. If you have an internet service provider, if you have an internet either into your phone or into your computer machine, wherever you sit, either at your home, at your office, wherever you work, you can able to purchase or sell. Only you need to do from your home or office. Just purchase the product, you will get the bill, as well as transaction will be done online. There is no need to reach that place. So what are the features of electronic marketplace? Whether the e-marketplace is a perfect frictionless market, while e-marketing result in making the transaction cost to zero. Is the e-market perfectly competitive, yielding lowest possible price? Benefit of electronic marketplace. Main benefit, those who are running the shop, seller not have to remain physically present. We are talking about electronic marketplace. No need to purchase the shop at proper location. No need of workers for labor work. If you want to buy anything, then no need to carry with you money and search for the products online. Just search the product online. No need to carry with you money. Because you can purchase online, then you can pay online. Just need internet. If you have an internet, that is ISP, internet service avoided. No need to travel for a long distance or short distance. Features of e-commerce. Advertising of the product is done electronically. Customer can browse through products, catalog and available offers. Reduce the per transaction cost. Electronic payment systems are used for receiving payment. However, in many cases, payment on delivery option is also available. Goods are delivered to the customer within a few days. Reduces the time taken to perform an overall transaction. So how we are going to discuss. We have discussed regarding electronic commerce, but how the cycle going to work. Customer online purchasing any of the thing, then he must have to pay either online. So whatever you purchase, bank will participate into that. Whatever the card you used, online payment, net banking, transaction will be done from the store. Your product will be passed to you. The whole cycle will continue for as much as product you purchase. What will be the advantages of this? See, if you don't want to purchase the shop, you don't want to remain present for the customer. If you are the seller, you don't want to remain present into your shop. If you keep your website online 24 hours, what will be benefit? The main benefit is there is no boundaries for geographical limitations. You are connecting throughout the world. It might be possible right now in India, evening time or afternoon time, but just think, other countries, they have a time duration different. Say for example in America right now, if 6 o'clock in India, then in America that will be in the morning 6 o'clock. So you just think that once you create a website, then you can working out 24 hours while providing a services. Lower cost, improved and better customer service, you can work teamwork, eliminate travel time and cost, and you get the speed. E-commerce also provides the following benefits to the society. Buy from home, buy from office or from any place. Less traveling to purchase a product, which further reduces pollution and traffic. Healthcare services, distance learning and education can be possible. Disadvantages of e-commerce: resistant to change, initial cost, security, privacy, lack of trust, time for delivery of products. So there are limitations of e-commerce also there that you must need to take care. E-commerce business models. The business model of e-commerce are defined on the parties involved and the type of business activity or services provided. Generally, the classification is done on the basis of who is selling to whom. Just consider who is selling to whom this word, phrase. Business to consumer, B2C. Business to business. Third, consumer to consumer. Fourth, consumer to business. First, business to consumer means businessmen selling to their customer, referred to as business. An organization that sells product and services to a consumer over the internet using website. Second, this is the first, business to consumer. Second, we are going to discuss regarding business to business. Means both the businessmen refers to e-commerce. There is no consumer. no customer. Activity between different business partners. B2B, business to business. Consumer to consumer means customer is selling their product online so other customer can purchase. Consumer to consumer refer to e-commerce. Activity involving transaction between and among the consumers. Let's take an example of it. Online OLX. Example of business to business. Many of the companies are there. Those companies who are doing transaction among the business partners. Business to consumer, so many websites are there. Online websites are there. Possible, then use more and more Indian website. E-commerce website of India. Consumer to consumer. Third, consumer to consumer. Consumer to consumer refer to e-commerce activity involving transaction between and among the consumer that we have discussed. Consumer to consumer model. C2C model involve transaction between consumer. Here our consumer sell directly to another customer. One customer is connected with another. Host the product with the portal means one of the website which provides consumer to consumer selling. So one customer is seller, one customer is buyer. So buy product on the behalf of the buyer. So facilitator, those who provide this service, assess product information from the portal, place an order on the portal. So let's have first thing what? Host the product with the portal. Second thing, access product information from the portal. Third, place an order on the portal. Buys products on the behalf of the buyer. Sell product to the buyer. So one is seller, one is buyer. Consumer to business. Consumer to business involve reverse auction. Example of auction where the consumer determine the price of the product or services. Example is ebay.com. Where auction is done, customer will decide the price of the product. Consumer to business. Okay. Variation to e-commerce business model. Government is considered as a separate entity and there are government to business. Second, government to government. Third, government to citizen. Government to business. Government to business refer to the service and information provided by the government to the business organization through vast network of government websites. There are so many government websites, Indian websites. See it, it will be benefit for you. Government to business. Government to citizen. Government to citizen is also a part of e-governance. Government to citizen. Government to government. Government to government refers to online non-commercial communication between the government agency, organization and department with other government agency, organization and department. So one government agency might be possible connected with one or more government agency. Okay. So we have discussed over here regarding e-commerce, which is nowadays used more and more in India. 80% of population are doing transaction online recently. Thank you. We are stopping over here. I hope you enjoy.